Next, let's get into mentorship mode. This is what I call mentorship mode, right? And I guess this is where I reflect on different things that I've learned, from working with kids, from working with clients, lessons that I've downloaded from my meditation time and stuff like that. So let's talk about coaching some kids in basketball and the things I've learned from coaching kids in basketball. Like I said before, we started a bit of like a little mini league, a little basketball season. The kids play basketball all the time. Anyway, at the job is super easy. I love this job. Coworkers and kids alike. Super easy. So we come in, we eat, we play a little basketball, a little football first. Then we have dinner, family style. Then we have either programming and then free time, or if it's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's just free time. After we eat for the whole day, maybe go to the park. But one of the main things we gonna know, we gonna play some basketball, right? So I started to have these realizations. Then that like, yo, I kind of like this, man. I like the being able to come in, work on my game, play basketball, right? It's fun to do, it's exercise, stuff like that. Good for your mental health. But then when we started the little league, right, where it was like the pressure is ratcheted up a little bit more because parents are there, there's music, the chairs are rearranged to look, more like a sporting event and all that. There's a scorekeeper, right? There's fouls in this game. So the pressure ratchets up a little bit more, which also makes the teaching opportunity, the coaching, because there's different coaches for each team, more potent to me, because it's like this isn't free time. Even though it's fun, stuff like that, there's people watching, right? There's a little bit more pressure. So when they miss, they really feel it. When they score and they get cheers, they really feel it, right? So been enjoying the process of teaching, of coaching these kids during these short games, because like the lessons really stick, whether it's on defense, whether it's on offense, a tip about this. And my team is 4-0 right now. Well, maybe technically 5-0, right? We're undefeated. So I've been loving the process of coaching these kids before, during, and after the game, right? And sort of like, praising them when they do well, and not sort of like pouring the salt on the wound when they don't play well, right? So I really been enjoying that, and through that, I've been coaching my team and a little bit of coaching on other teams. And then when we're not playing basketball, I've been like during the series, during the season, I'll work with some of the girls and be like, look, this is how you dribble. Let's do some dribbling drills. Let's do some layup drills. This is how you shoot, right? And I've been enjoying that process of seeing definitely like specifically like two girls that want to play well. One is picking it up a little bit faster, and the other one wants to pick it up. And she's getting better, and I've been enjoying seeing her growth in basketball every week because of these drills and stuff like that doing. And one of the main things I harp on is just letting them know, I don't say this to them, but it's okay to be bad. Even when we play during free time, when they miss, I'm always saying, don't worry about it, right? Look at the next one. Good shot, good pass, this, that, and the other, right? And then when we do our drills outside of the games and all that, I don't say it's okay to be bad, but I let them know, like, that's okay. I don't care if you miss 1,000 times. I want you to keep shooting, keep doing the layup, keep dribbling. I'm letting them know that it's okay to mess up. And by teaching that, I'm also teaching myself, and sort of like, relaying that message to you that it's okay to not be great at first. This is actually a lesson I can take that I'm utilizing right now, at this point in my podcasting career, whatever you want to call it. I have to be okay with just getting shots up, just hitting the gym. This is my parallel now. I'm sort of like relating everything to basketball. Get into the gym for an hour, do your drills, and just do them for the sake of doing it, for getting lost in time, playing. And no matter how great or lackluster the practice may have been, you're going to improve just by getting reps in. So this is what I'm doing with this pod. This is what the kids are doing by just putting up shots and having a coach to tell them it's okay. It's okay to keep shooting. Even if you miss, that's okay, right? So as I'm teaching on this, as I'm teaching on these lessons, I'm also sort of reiterating that to myself and delivering that message to you, is that it's okay to not be fantastic at first. It's okay to be bad at first. It's okay to be average if you know you have the potential to be great and you're not there yet. Just keep putting those reps in. Keep putting those reps in. And before you know it, you'll see yourself improve marginally, maybe at first, and then you'll have start having these great strides, and you'll digest the game or your skill or whatever it is you're putting together. You'll sort of like own the material, which allows you to become more dynamic in that thing. It's similar to driving. Like when you first start to drive, there's like 1,000 things you got to do. Check the mirrors, check the brakes, put your seatbelt on. There's a lot of things you got to do, right? But then after a while, all these things becomes like one thing, right? Which gives you more bandwidth to do more things. Now you can listen to the music or change the music while you drive. Now you can while you drive now, you can what you shouldn't be doing, but you can maybe look at a text or something like that, or have a conversation on speaker on that joint, right? There's a lot of other things you can do now that you've digested the language of a particular skill. So it's the same thing, whether basketball, content creation, just learn the fundamentals and the basis of that language, so that you can become more dynamic in it. But more analogy, just to drive the point home even more, is language. As I'm speaking to you, you and I are not contemplating what words I'm using from the alphabet, but had we not mastered the alphabet first, right, and how to put these things together, you wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. But now that we have the alphabet, it's an afterthought. Now that we know the alphabet, it's an afterthought, right? Not even an afterthought. You don't think about it at all. So it's the same way with your skill. Learn the alphabet of the skill that you're trying to learn, right? Learn that alphabet of the game you're trying to master, whether it's content or a real game, like a sport or something like that. And once you understand the alphabet, you can start to put these words or plays or content together that you may not feel you have the power to do now, but you will if you continue to put these reps in. You know what I mean?